ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I've bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth. But we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Darkest Dungeon is about making the most of a bad situation. Quests will fail or must be abandoned. Heroes will die, and when they die, they stay dead. Progress autosaves constantly, so actions are permanent. The game expects a lot out of you. How far will you push your adventurers? How much are you will... Okay, thanks. This is Darkest Dungeon. Happy Halloween, everybody. This is a, not exactly a horror game, but a very, unrelenting one. I already have a thing started, but I'm not going to start us off in week 40. I'm going to, sure, let's keep the Musketeer in here. Radiant, Darkest, or Stygian? While still challenging, are adjusted to be faster and more forgiving than normal. First dungeon, I already done one before. The original settings for the game. No time limit to win. The campaign will be longer and more challenging than Radiant mode. Are not the faint of heart. Expect no quarter, no forgiveness. You must conquer the evil within a time and hero death limit. Also, the gameplay settings are locked. I'll go Darkest. I'll just go with the stock. Let's call this, Deku. Let's just stick with Deku. Let's load it up.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside, leading only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient, pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path, you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other damnably transcendent terrors. So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
I love that. I love the narrator in this. His voice is incredible. With the stagecoach destroyed and the caretaker gone, you'll have to make the journey to the hamlet on foot. So this is a game I've been meaning to record for quite some time. As you've seen, I've played it for a little while myself. Boy, it's taken a while. Sure is taking its sweet time. Ah, here we go. You're currently in a room. To move forward, click on another room on the map display. This will take you to the connecting hallway. Okay, so we got our boy Renault and Dismas. I don't like Dismas that much. So we have a Crusader and a Highwayman, which is kind of funny that he's aiding a holy soldier. So we have the inventory screen here. We got food. This shows us the currently equipped weapons. That comes in later. Armor. These are item slots for trinkets, which are like they aid the hero, if you will. There we are. God-fearing kleptomaniac, but he's a warrior of light. The quirks are they're perks, basically. We'll get into this in just a moment. So these are our attacks available. So you get 7 attacks total, right? You could use these anytime during combat. There's no real limit, but I'm like, I'm not here to explain the game. Screw it. This just says where he likes to be, or where his attacks would prove most useful. These tell us what he can hit the most. Let's move forward. So here is the map screen. Only one way to go.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Well, in the hallway, that's these connecting bits here. Press A to move forward and D to move back. Wait. Yeah, could have sworn it stroked out or something. If you put the mouse, click, and it's if you do this. I never use the mouse. I use arrow keys, to be honest, because I'm a plebeian. So we just took stress damage.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Combat is turn-based, thank goodness. On your hero's turn, click a skill icon and then click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets. So Dismas is going first, right? Open vein. See, it has these little dots. The first 3 on the left, that's where he's going to stand in the party to use it. The 2 on the right are what can hit it when he's in that position. So it's just open vein. Let's see. Brigand Cutthroats. 12 HP, human, protections 15%, dodge 2, speed 2. No bleed resist, but he has some light resist. 25% stun resist. Alright.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Loot! Each item, if you take it, will occupy space in your inventory. Mouse over your items to show details about them. This works in your inventory too. 500 gold. Really don't have to worry about inventory space right now. We got a little camp here. Interactive objects. Curios, or is it curios? While exploring, you'll often find interactive objects. Click or W to investigate them. Take a look at this tent. Well, we don't have anything that really works on it, so let's take a gander. Ah! More loot.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
I love this narrator.
Leave nothing unchecked. There is much to be found in forgotten places. An ambush. Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
We don't like your kind around here. Ah. Let's see. Tracking shots. Moving back. Zealous accusation. This guy's a big enemy, so he takes up 2 spots. That's stunning blow. Oh, miss. Grape shot, sure, hits both of them. We got a Brigand's Fusilier and a Bloodletter. So 75% to hit him, 68 to hit him. It's a complicated game to learn at first, but once you actually start getting into it, it's fun. Gameplay really isn't all that exhilarating when you start off, but when you get into it, though, it's because you fall in love with the characters you find or train. He's not good at hitting things. Keep off, less dodge. Ooh.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Corpses.
them all.
When most monsters die, they leave corpses. Corpses act as temporary obstacles and will eventually go away on their own. You can attack corpses to destroy them faster, but often a better approach is to use range skills, push-pull skills, and even corpse-clearing special skills that some heroes possess. Monsters killed with bleed, blight, or crits leave no corpses at all. In fact, if you kill somebody with a crit, it increases morale, which is stress.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright, we got bandages to help with bleeding. Alright, we got some goods. Alrighty. After you've completed the requirements of a quest, you'll have the option to return to town at any time. Just click the crest. You don't need to return to the starting room of the dungeon to exit. Let's continue adventuring real quick. Scoot you forward. Let's see what's in the box. Something doesn't look quite right about this one. Ah! Ooh, trapped. Well, I mean, I probably shouldn't have used the shovel. Alrighty. Ah. Eagle Eye. 5% crit on ranged skills. He doesn't have any, so that's pretty bad. To the hamlet we go.
Welcome home, such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
We got a lot of things here, and I've no idea. Like, it's not easy to get to. To be honest, I went through and was it Swine Prince? The Hag. I tried fighting the Hag, got a TPK, total party kill. Get help where you may. On any screen in the game, press and hold H to seek contextual help for controls in that mode. Try it on the town, exploring, fighting, camping, and more. Let's see, so we have... Alright, so... The stagecoach gets us heroes. That's where our guys come from. The survivalist gives us the Our survivalist helps with camping. In longer missions, you actually get little campfires, and you can heal up there. And every hero has a set of skills at the campfire that help generally, usually themselves, but often other people. Like, Dismas might have one that's like Night Watch or something, so I don't get jumped while I'm trying to take a nap. Tavern helps decrease stress, which comes in later. The Sanitarium, it helps with quirks, which are the perks, and it gets rid of illnesses, which are the worst. Abbey, same with the Tavern, but more religious. Graveyard, the saddest part of the game, or at least to me. The Guild, this increases the attacks, so I can get these, as well as upgrade these. And the Blacksmith upgrades these. There's also a Nomad Wagon, which gives us trinkets. Let's see what you have.
Trinkets and charms, gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
I'm not going to get anything right now because I don't have much money at the moment.
In time, you will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Friggin' 8-pounder, 12-pounder, 16-pounder, Sodden Crew, Sunken Crew, Drowned Crew, Inchoate Flesh, Unstable Flesh, Formless Flesh, Wizened Hag, Hag, and Hag Witch. So there's a bunch of bosses down here. They give us, not really sure what they give us, probably movies. Or little...
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yeah, this is a macabre game.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
You'll need these, recruit all these heroes to fill up the party of 4. Let's see, we got a... Oh yes, you better freaking believe we're getting a Plague Doctor.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Right off the bat, top tier waifu. Oh yeah! Friggin' Disorienting Blast, that's an okay move. Battlefield Medicine, absolutely mandatory. Plague Grenade, friggin' amazing. And a Vestal, probably better healer than that. Just
a sister of battle, pious and unrelenting.
While you're here, spend some of your starting heirlooms on upgrading the Stagecoach network. The number of heroes available here in the future. Yeah, so upgrading, you take these little bits and put them into making better things here. Number of available heroes, hero barracks, and experienced recruits. Stagecoach network? It did say upgrade that, but oh, sure. Alrighty, so we have our guys, or gals. What should we embark? There's much more you can do in the town right now. It's time to embark on a quest. Let's change the names. What should we name? Malvelet? I like that. Seeker, Plague Doctor. What should I call our Plague Doctor? I kind of like that. Should we just call her Mallory? Malvelet? I don't know. I really like that. I really like the name. And our Vestal. Does Vestal have the Illumination, Divine Comfort? Oh, that's probably the best healing spell. Let's see. Meditator. Only visits the brothel. There's a brothel in this game. Aya? Let's just call you Lily. There. So, embark.
A
mecca of madness and morbidity. Your work begins.
Or select a quest and form an adventuring party of 4 heroes to embark on it. You just click on the quest to see the details, which are over here, and drag the heroes from over here down to here to make a party. So, you got, let's see, where do you want to be? You want to be in 3rd position, and I guess you'd want to be in 4th? You also want to be in 3rd. Because of this. What's this? Illumination. I'll put you in 4th. Maybe. The usual suspects. Huh. I've never gotten one of those before. I was just send him right to the darkest dungeon, but that would be cruel. That would just that'd kill us. Nope. That's bad. I don't want to spook him. Let's see, we would get test yourself in the mad realm with your fallen ancestor. Take note of how the creatures have taken over, but don't delve too far. Explore 90% of the ruins. We got 3,000 gold upon victory, 4 crests, and a protection stone, which decreases our speed but increases our protection by 5%. So let's go.
The cost of preparedness, measured now in gold, later in blood.
Different supplies depending on what region you're going to, how long the quest is, and your own preferences. But always bring some food and torches. First quest, try bringing at least 8 food and 4 torches. Alright, yeah, just buy out the food, trust me. I know, I'm a doctor. Please. Bring 10 of those. I'm gonna be down some money, I guarantee it. Let's see, where are we going? The ruins. Because it's got skeletons. They like to make things bleed, you see. So, that ought to do it. I hope. It should. I don't know why I'm over preparing here. It's the first mission. I do like to be a little prepared though. Yeah. Yeah. The ruins of your ancestry. Be curious, be careful. It is an unrelenting game, but it's one of those games that you play and you feel like you've accomplished something when you win. If you win. Bad news, I'm out of Pepsi. We're all going to die. Okay. Let's see, where to? We have... I'm thinking this path, maybe? We'll see how it goes. Ah, the torch! Don't mind if I do.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Finally, something to smile about. Alright, we have 2 holy men, thief and plague doctor. They have absolute bleed resist. You can't make skeletons bleed, you see. What I'm going to do, light a torch. Now we're going to grape shot and blow away. That would not work. Oh, clear all corpses. Is that it? No, right? Alright, there are no enemies in the back. Might as well. Oh, I forgot! Plague Doctor kicks ass.
Destroy them all.
As many lights. Increases our force.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Let's see, what do we got?
Foolish horrors.
Unlocked strongbox.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Well, we don't need a key. It's unlocked, so let's take it.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Alright, we got 4 crests and 100 gold plus an extra shovel. So that's nice. Let's go up to here then. Ooh. This is why you
Even
bring
the
shovels.
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
If I were to hit this, I would lose light and everyone would take damage. So, just shovel our way out of there. Oh yeah. Keep an eye out for traps to see. It'd be cool if you could get the, like a cultist like this. Toby!
A singular strike!
Oh, I love you, Plague Doctor. You're the best! Dazzling lights. Bone soldier, bone rabble. Wow, that did not. After they attack you with something, you can see what the effects of that attack are down there. And some of them will have little icons next to them, like stress incantation. That deals stress damage, you see. So, let's see now. I'll do this.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah! Thank you, Renauld. And let's just do a little incision here. Oof. You don't get them all. Oh,
As
maybe
the
you
fiend
do.
falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Antivenom.
Be
Gold
wary.
Jade.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Jade it doesn't have much use other than it sells very well. So, we have, what's our light at? Our light's good. It's radiant. It's bright. Alright. We'll move up. Wait, we're already here. Then, I guess we'll go here.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles, paid for in blood.
I love that. Ah, right, the torch. Uh-oh. Now you're starting to learn what the torch does. The torch is good. Light is very good. Good shot. The brighter the thing is, it tends to be the better. Let's see, let's do a plague grenade. Oh, darn. Zealous accusation? Is that ranged, actually? Oh, hold on. Oh, it is ranged, alright. The Eagle Eye is helpful after all. Divine Grace. Let's do a little Divine Comfort. Everyone will heal. Crit heal. I think one of them gets a friggin' monster.
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
There we go. There we go. Dazzling lights. Let's do a little bit more Divine Comfort. Get some heals.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Oh. Let's see. Just put a key in there. Hidden compartment.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
So, the first one is pretty easy. I kind of over-prepared.
The match is struck.
Ooh, a
A
trap.
blazing star is born.
I don't want my plague doctor to go insane. Because that is an actual threat in this, is your character's going genuinely insane. Another trap.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
That's nice. We got him surprised because the light is, oh, give him one of these. Ooh. A bone Arabalist? I'm not entirely sure. They're also immune to the plague. They're not immune to the plague. Okay. Toss one of these. Yeah, he just got blighted, you know. Skeletons, they don't like getting sick, apparently. Let's see.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Target the plague doctor. Oh, let's give him another one of these. Oh yeah.
Back to the pit.
Quick success.
Death by inches.
Let's see, let's take you and investigate this. Holy fountain. Oh, alright. I thought I was going to get some sort of little perk. Or maybe some, maybe a little stress relief from sticking your hands in holy water. Not sure how that would relieve stress, mind you. I'm not a... Ooh, right, he likes stealing things. Thanks! Thanks, Renauld. Yeah, fairly certain that's kind of ironic, seeing as how you're a crusader. And one of the commandments under being such a... let's continue adventuring, why don't we? One of the the commandments of the book that you fight for is kind of don't do that. Glad I brought them shovels. Hopefully there's something in here worth looking for. Ah, big fights, but a big box. Ah, these little punks, the courtier. Oh, boy, they're just absolutely fun to be around. Absolutely. Nothing wrong with them at all. Of course, it is tempting. Always the Vestal. They always get the freaking Vestals. Wow. Wow, okay. It's starting to look like a shitty RP in here. Alrighty. They're not unholy, they're undead. Just give them a little zealous activation.
Powerful blow.
Divine comfort. Portal. Ooh. Axe blade. Ouch. Of course. And he loses his mind. Oh, I thought that would make him bleed. Nope, it doesn't. Okay, blind. Out of here. Out of this house. You're not allowed. Makes you wonder if these guys were like plague? More plague? If you give them more, it poisons them. Like, are these guys on my side? Because it's the ruins, but like ruins of what?
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Staggering force! Ooh, 70% chance to hit and I missed. Go get him, Malvolent.
The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Wow. At least I got more torch out of it. Get him! Ooh! Let's open the
These
box.
nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Hidden compartment, and we got... Ooh, nice. Okay, and that is that for that dungeon. Let's have back to that there hamlet of ours. Alrighty. Night owl. Alright, alright. A little speedier if it's darker. Medical board treatments can sometimes wipe out more than one disease. I've had that happen. Very rare, but it's fantastic. Because everybody will be getting sick. It is not a question, it is an enemy.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Alright, we got the tavern and the abbey.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Heroes relieve stress by taking part in activities at the tavern and abbey. Each activity has different side effects. Experiment to find the best activity for each hero, depending on their quirks. Committing a hero to an activity locks them in that activity until next week. You have to take a different hero with you on your next quest. Yeah, the caretaker will go off and do his own thing. It's not really up to you. He'll just do whatever he wants. Let's see. Our plague doctor took a little bit of
Fresh kegs, cards,
damage.
and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Yeah, so, pretty much just the same. You can have up to, let's see, there's friggin' 18 people healing at once, or losing stress. Let's see. Highwayman, Grave Robber, and another Plague Doctor. So let's take the Plague Doctor here. I don't like the name.
What better laboratory than the blood-soaked battlefield?
Let's see. What should I call you? I don't know. I don't know what I should call you. What should I call the Plague Doctor? I'm sure there's an SCP name I could choose, but I don't think that would really work that well. Only meditates. Costs 1,000, but losing that stress is important. Alright. Still can't get the guild, still can't get the blacksmith. So, what's in the Nomad ring? Tenacity ring, which is an uncommon. Increased death blow resist. So that there's... When your characters run out of HP, they don't die immediately. They have what's called Death's Door. And that increases their stress and increases just a bunch of things happening to them. But they can recover from that and not die. So if you take like a friggin', if you get hit by like a super crit and you're down a lot, you have a chance to recover. Reckless Charm. Alright, more accuracy but less dodge. Nothing new on the stage. Coach? What do you think? I'm thinking I'm gonna make it call it a day for this video here, because it's there's a lot to be had. These dungeons they don't take very they're not short. So this is Darkest Dungeon. I'm gonna be doing more of this. I'm probably gonna intertwine between this and Fallout, I think. And definitely, I don't like it only being like, smash that like button, smash that, hit that friggin' subscribe button. But I mean, like, I want you to put me in the comments. What should I rename Gifford to? What should be the name of this Plague Doctor? Yeah. So, yeah, definitely leave in the comments what I should call the Plague Doctor. I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. Other than that, happy Halloween, man. Is it what the Crusader's supposed to be saying? Happy Spooky Ween, my dudes.